encouraged by persistence. July 21, 2015. It is understandable that moving forward is difficult, mainly because of the fear of possibly failing. Even the most determined and disciplined of people have little fears of what could possibly go wrong. Learning to push past your fears in order to reach certain goals and dreams requires one to remind themselves what they are working so hard to achieve. When fear takes over your rational mind, you begin thinking and feeling that just maybe you lack what it takes to succeed, that you are weak and not effective enough, and if you allow yourself to get swept up by the cloying energy of fear, before you know it, you begin thinking you will fail. Do you know, dear ones, failure is not real? It only becomes real the moment you say it does. The fear of failure is a distortion in your perception. It is quite common to face occasional doubt regarding certain duties you must perform, or being able to function adequately when your presence is called for, of possibly cracking under stress. But these fears, dear ones, you have complete control over. You may not always be able to control a situation or an event, but you do have the ability to control how you will respond and move past it. The moment you begin believing you have failed, then failure exists. When you begin believing you will not succeed, then success is harder to reach. What you believe about yourself and what you can do and achieve, all comes from you and your perception. When you stop believing in yourself and in your goals, you are giving birth to failure. When you change how you think about yourself and pull yourself together, and remind yourself why this or that goal is so important, the fears you had begin to slip away as your determined spirit takes over. It is important to you and your goals to keep moving forward, even when stress seems unbearable and some of the things you may need to overcome along the way are incredibly difficult. One step at a time, persevering, maneuvering around challenges, and seeing each step through, helps you to remain focused and to overcome your fear of failing. Even if you cannot foresee upcoming situations that could be difficult, it is important to keep going and working towards your goals and dreams. Your effort to persevere and not give up empowers your beliefs in yourself and in what you are striving for. You will make the necessary adjustments as you move along, giving yourself ample room for correction if and when necessary. Remember, failure is just a perception. When fear comes knocking, let it in, just don't feed it. Let it come, then let it go without the need to react or respond to it. Just keep working on completing the tasks that are bringing you one step closer to achieving your goal, dream or ambition. The steps to achieving any goal is not always going to be easy. There will be times when it will be very difficult to move forward, and for many people, when the going gets tough, they give themselves a way out that ends up dissolving their motivation, and they don't succeed at reaching their goal. When you don't give yourself a way out, you commit more determinedly no matter what it is you are facing. Don't allow yourself to anticipate failure, just keep moving forward, one step and one day at a time. Believe it or not, your persistence will reward you. When you are working on personal goals, don't get yourself caught up on the certain time frame to be done. Everything gets done when it is meant to. If you want to give yourself a timeline, be generous and allow ample room for possible mishaps, distractions, and sudden situations to arise. By locking yourself to a restrictive timeline in order to complete a personal goal, you could very well be setting yourself up to fail. Refrain from focusing on the end result and when it will be, and apply your focus on the here and now, on the progress you are making at each step. When you are en route to achieve a goal or to attain a certain development of your growth, don't indulge in thinking setbacks also means you have failed. When you face an obstacle or even a setback, what that means, dear ones, it is not time yet for you to complete your goal. There is something missing that you have overlooked, and this is your opportunity to discover what it is. It does not in any way mean that you have failed. Keep soldiering along, moving forward, accepting you are not done yet, but you will overcome your obstacles, you will find your way through unforeseen events, and you will succeed. Believing in yourself and in what you are pursuing and maintaining your drive is important. To succeed, dear ones, you need to determine how important moving forward and letting go is. then putting your mind fully focused on achieving whatever that goal or dream is. And so it is. I'm Ascended Master, El Morya through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com